Welcome back, friends. We have been learning inheritance, and now here in this lecture, we're going to learn about final method, final keyword. When we have a base class and a derived class, and we have different methods, variables, or constructors in the parent class that we do not want to alter or modify from any base class or different methods, even in the same class. We want to define it once and for all. We do not want to change this definition or value. So how we can implement such things? We can add a keyword called final before the declaration of such variables and methods. So let's start with final. A final keyword can be used to restrict a user. It can be used in various contexts with variable, method, and class. A final keyword can be applied to different set of values, and a final keyword, a final variable that has no value, can be called as blank final value, which can be only initialized with a constructor. So here is a scenario where we can use in different cases. First case is a final variable cannot be modified. We have a class called A. We have a final value variable called a small a of type integer, and we have also declared a b as a final variable. So we cannot change the value or modify the value anytime in the future once it's declared. Then we have a base class called A and a derived class called B. If a class A is declared as final, it cannot be extended or inherited. Similarly, we have a final method which cannot be overridden. However, it can be called or executed from the base class, from the child class as well as base class. We cannot change the value. We cannot redeclare the method. So here is a final variable. Uh, This is a program where we have declared a variable called a speed limit equals to 90 as a final variable. So when it is declared as final, we cannot change the value in either of the cases. We cannot change anywhere and the value will remain the same. Similarly, we have final method. This declaration could not be changed. We have a method called run, which is declared as final in the base class bike. When a child class inherits from the base, the definition could not be changed, and when we call that function, it will execute the base method only. Similarly, we may have a final class that could not be inherited at all. With declaration, if we even write the extents, it won't work anyway. So this was about keyword final that we can use during inheritance to have better control over the inheritance. Keywords such as super, this, final allows us better control over different set of languages. So try building an OR solution, write your own programs, and implement various solutions. Until then, keep learning and keep moving ahead.